All right, guys. So Quasi here for Quasi Animation Studio, Quasi Media Network. Let's just get straight to it. So there are some people out there that have a specific workflow. So what I want to do is help you guys by using Diffeomorphic. All right. So Diffeomorphic is for people that are trying to get things from DAZ to Blender. Okay. So what you'll do is basically go to the internet, type in Diffeomorphic, and then look for the Diffeomorphic blog post. Go to that blog post and then go to DAZ Importer. Okay, it's going to take you to this page, and we want to click the stable version, right? Now, there are other versions, so you have previous releases, and you can go to those previous releases, okay? But what we're going to do is we want to go to the 4.5, okay? So we're going to go to 4.5 and then download it, right? All right, so I'll exit that. Just want to click this, and I'm sorry, hold on, wait a minute, go back. So we want to download it, right? So we download that zip. Just continue to download. We have that zip, right? Okay, so what's going to happen is so what we want to do, go over to that. I'm going to, let me do this, go to downloads. I'm going to do this. I'm going to just put it in my dash files. All right, so, and why am I doing this is because, well, to tell you the truth, I'm going to put it in my uh, Blender files. Okay, so I want to put it in my add-ons. Now, we want to unzip this. So I'm going to go to it and I'm going to unzip it. I'm just going to go extract, right? Okay. So now when I extract it, see here, import, I have 4.3, but then we also have this one. So when I open it up, it's a file in here that I need. So I'm going to go get to that studio. It has a scripts file in it. Okay. So what you do, you can either go and get the whole script file, right? Or you can just copy this file, right? So this is what you'll do. You'll take that file. Now, let me explain why we're doing this ahead of time, okay? Because what you want to do is go into Blender, excuse me, as you would usually do, in Preferences, and we're going to go to Install from Disk. Now, this is the thing. Hear me out. We're going to still uh, do what we've been doing. So you're going to go up here. Going to go. You're going to go. I'm sorry. You're going to go to the actual import file, and then you're going to install from disk. Okay. I already have it in here, so I'm not going to install it, but just going to install it from disk, and then it's going to give you, as you can see right here, DAS importer. Okay. Excuse me. Now, when we do this, we're going to copy that, and then we're going to go to where our DAS file is. Now, you have to find yours. The easiest way to find it is to go into DAS, go to my DAS 3D library, right click, and then open up file browser. When you go to the file browser, then you want to add it to your scripts folder. See where it says scripts right here, right? I'll just drop it in here. Just paste, just copy and paste it. So the file that's in this folder, right? You can just copy it, and then you can go over here because again, I know exactly where I'm going to, right? And you could just paste it in here. Just paste, boom. And so then once you do that and you go to scripts, it'll be like, yeah, scripts. I just had two different script files. Like, so you can just copy it into the scripts file, and there's Diffeomorphic. And so what happens is this. So let's say you can do something as such, right? Um, I'll just do something real quick. Let's just I'll put in a prop. Okay. Let me think about what I do. Just something real small, real quick. Like, okay, yeah. So I'll just do this bench, right? Okay, so I'll select the bench, make sure the bench is selected. I'm just going to it just to look at it, right? Any changes you want to make those changes or whatnot, right? Like for instance, I know that this thing tends to be rather shiny, so I'm gonna get rid of that shine. I think that's the right way to do that. There should be a layer for it. Okay, and then once I do that, then what I want to do, so this is what you have to do, okay? Hear me out. You have to save it first, okay? And then you just, save it wherever you're gonna save it at. So I'll just do something like this. So I'll go uh, assets, and then right here, I'll just type in bench, right? Just save it to whatever file you're going to save it to. So if you have a file that you intend to use, it doesn't make a difference where that file goes to. It doesn't make a difference if you're using other programs. Just save it, go to scripts, and then export to Blender. Just hit save, and then boom. So now when we go to Blender, you're gonna have two tabs. Those tabs might be lower on your thing, but you're gonna have dash setup. So what you want to do is go to global settings and figure out what you want to do. Okay, so now over here, there's gonna be some things you're gonna need. These are gonna probably already be set. Okay, but you need to dash importer errors.txt, and then you need to tell it to scan the database. It's going to use your public library, so you want to make sure you go over there and add that content. Okay, so you're going to go and click this, and it's going to take you to this. You want to go to this folder. This is what you want in there, right? This is the folder that this is seeing. Okay, so it says user public documents my dash 3D library. Okay, you want to make sure that's in there, and then you can click OK. Now, however, you can come over here and make changes accordingly to whatever you need and want, from rigging to whatever. So I tend to turn like locks and all of that off because I want it to be in Euler for the drivers or whatnot, and that's great. Okay, so once you do that, the easy way to do this, now you can do an import dash manually. I don't recommend that, but let's just do easy because it'll just allow you to select what you're doing. We're going to go to where that file is. Remember, we brought it in as an asset, and you want the DUF file. So click the DUF file. And if you're bringing in large environments, again, it breaks down what each thing does. You can just do the DBZ file, or you can go with one of these. I tend to do shared because I have multiple things, but other than just one object. Now, I use single principal, so because the extended principal will have so many, it will have a lot of extra nodes, and that'll create problems you don't want to have. So, and then I'll just go apply transforms. Now, it has a bunch of other things. Some of this stuff you can use if you want to, it doesn't matter. Um, I usually leave on make all bones posable. If there is bones, there's no bones here. I'm not turning anything off. You can, go none for like for this, like add more so whatnot. It has geographs on for some reason. I'll just turn none on and then go import. So boom, there it is. Now watch this. We're gonna go into render mode and it's pretty much ready to rock. I don't have to do any particular thing. If we want to test to see if it's got any sort of particular type of light, I'm gonna bring in an area light real fast, and then we can see if I'll turn on shadows. Uh, no, I'd leave it at like 200 and make it 60, right? So I can bring this down just to see what it looks like, and there it is, right? And there you have it. It's in here, and I didn't have to go through 16 miles of anything particular to do it. Now, this is another thing. I mean, if you want to, you can also go into cycles. Go into cycles and because I know some people like to use uh iRay. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's not bad. So there you have it. I hope that helps someone. Like I said, I just wanted to do this because there's been a few people that want to try to change their workflow from things like just to help themselves to have a transition point using Blender to get between things like Dash and iClone or Dash and Unreal Engine using those models, because I'm not gonna lie, I use them quite often myself, and I've been trying to find a good way to get those models into Unreal Engine just to see, because I'm curious. People want other people to help. So sometimes people ask me for help, and I'm like, I don't know what to do there because I don't use Unreal Engine. However, I'm looking to get accustomed to using it to help other people, not necessarily do my own projects. But anyway, I hope to help someone. Nothing but love. See you in the next one.